actually have 3 bases for kung ako yung papa-impeach mo kay BBM. Meron akong na-identify na 3 bases for impeachment. Corruption and betrayal of public trust. And then i-evaluate mo. And pwede nyo po itong hindi naman ako nagka-claim na intellectual property because I'm for, cleansing of the government. Let's get rid of all the corrupt people in government. So if you're going to file an impeachment case, might as well make it have a valid basis, no? Yung diniscuss na rin natin to yung dalawa eh. Yung isa is the Duran Duran concert na birthday niya, na inamin niya, na tinanggap niya na gift. In fact, hindi in-identify kung sino yung mga private sectors. Diba they said 5 private sector individuals contributed para dalhin ang bandang Duran Duran. Kakaupo pa lang na presidente dito para mag-perform sa birthday party niya. That can be a basis for impeachment because that's part of the graft and corrupt violation of the Graft and Corrupt Practices Act because the president cannot accept gifts.
Yes.
Diba?
Yung mga moderate pwede. It's a freaking concert. Million pong inabot niyan.
Diba? And that's corruption.
Yes, it is.
And that's part of that's a basis for impeachment.
Graft and corruption is a basis for impeachment. Yeah.
Yes. Parang 125 million at 500 million confidential fund ng DepEd. Diba? How much was really spent dito sa Duran Duran concert na to? And imagine, and that's what we're trying to prevent eh. Sino tong 5 private sectors na nag-finance noong concert na yon, diba? And have they benefited from government contracts? Have they received favor after sponsoring that concert?
For purposes of conviction, hindi mo kailangan pakita yun.
Yeah, hindi nga. But the fact that they admitted already na tumanggap ng gift ng presidente mula sa 5 private sector individuals para sa birthday party niya is a clear violation of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act.
It's one of my favorite episodes.
Inuulit natin ngayon. So, pag yan ba yung basis for impeachment, malakas ba yan, Prof. Dan? Does it have the form and the substance necessary for impeachment to proceed?
Kasi nga, graft and corruption yan. As we discussed months ago.
Yes. Meron pang pangalawang basis for
graft. Corruption.
Corruption. Yung panonood niya ng F1 race, diba? Remember, nag-race ng mga issue yung mga tao dyan. Bakit inubos yung pera? Nanonood lang kayo ng F1 dyan sa Singapore. Party-party kayo, imbes na nag-race kayo ng investment sa Pilipinas. Ano na naman yung sugot nila doon?
Regalo yun eh.
Regalo na naman! Wala bang abogading presidente to? Mukhang sila, very comfortable. Baka ganun yung kinagawian nung Pangulo, yung tatay nila. It's normal to just accept gifts.
Bakit yung tatay ko? Pwede.
Parang gano'n naman si Imelda noon. Ganun, tanggap-tanggap lang ng gifts. Diba?
Yeah,
paano kung ginigift ka ng mga painting, Picasso, ganyan?
Art.
Okay lang ba yun? Diba?
Marami doon na auction. We made millions.
Diba?
Yeah.
Because anything can be a gift. Share sa companies.
Concert lang eh.
Oo.
Laos na naman.
Real estate property.
Laos na naman sila eh.
Duran. Finlay sila privately, diba?
Yeah.
To parties to have that concert. So pangalawa nga, itong at publicly they admitted na hindi, gift lang yun. And again, that's a clear violation of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. Ito din, yung third na basis ko. I know it's not as bongga as yung kabahagi si BBM nung pinaka-corrupt na budget. Sinabi na naman natin, yung sinasabi din natin yun, no? But it's more of a political statement. Kasi ginawa niya yung trabaho niya, function niya yun eh, napirmahan yung budget. So medyo mahirap yung establish yung guilt niya. Kasi minsan, yun nga, yung incompetence combined with corruption, mahirap establish sa pagpirma lang ng budget. Kailangan mo ipakita doon yung cash flow. Pumasok ba sa bank account niya itong mga insertions, yung mga portion ng flood control na ibinubulsa, yun yung kailangan mo magpakita. Pero dito sa dalawang basis na to, kung gusto mo lang talaga siyang ma-impeach, very strong to dahil publicly admitted na tinanggap yung mga regalo. Meron pa akong pangatlo. At pwede nyo tong tingnan.
Take note.
Yan na, 3 na. Pwede nyo tong tingnan sa Facebook page ni First Lady Um,
Tinanggal kung sabihin kung saan.
nandun na yun, screen cap ko pa rin naman yung dati ni First Lady Lisa Araneta, yung pagtanggap ng gifts mula sa tobacco companies, Philip Morris.
Ano yung
Diba?
binigay na
In
gift?
fact, kung kakapanalo pa lang ni BBM noon, sila yung unang guest na alam mo, I remember correctly Philip Morris yung unang party-party, guest nila sa Malacanang when BBM won the presidency, diba? And then, a few months ago, years ago, may 2 beses na nga ata yan na tumanggap sila ng regalo from Philip Morris kasama sa picture si Secretary of Health Herbosa. Diba? O kasama din kasama 'di ba si Secretary Gatchalian doon. So 3 sila doon na representative ng presidente, the First Lady, Secretary Herbosa, Secretary Gatchalian, receiving gifts,
Ano nga yung gift?
ambulances from Philip Morris. At yan ay malinaw na violation ng WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. Article 5.3 and its implementing guidelines. Yung po na yan, WHO FCTC, pumirma po tayo dyan, nag-abide tayo dyan sa convention na yan. So pagka mga ganyang convention has an effect of a law sa bansa natin, di ba? Lalo na pag ni-ratify natin yan. At malinaw, dyan sa guidelines ng 5.3, nakalagay dito, government should reject partnerships, non-binding agreements, and voluntary arrangements with tobacco industry, avoid conflicts of interest, including accepting gifts, favors, donations, sponsorships, or any benefits from tobacco companies.
So in practical terms, anong iniiwasan natin pag
conflict of interest, granting favors? Ito nga if you want to connect the dots or after the gift, di ba isa sa mga minamadaling batas this year ay yung instead na 4% ang annual adjustment sa tax ng tobacco, 2% na lang kapag even years, tapos 4% pag odd years. Sino magbe-benefit dyan? Definitely not the government because that will result in less tax income sa government. Definitely not the public because kapag tumataas ang incidence ng paninigarilyo, ibig sabihin, kailangan itaas yung presyo ng sigarilyo dahil namumurahan na yung mga tao bumibili, diba? So, ang common sense, dahil kung tinatanong to pag may talk ako, what's the most common sense response? Itaas ang tax. Pero, kapag ang tax na sinasuggest mo ay ibaba, sinong nagbe-benefit nun? As I said, definitely hindi the public with respect to public health. Definitely not the government because it will result in less income. Sino, Prof. Dan, ang nagbe-benefit kapag binababa mo ang tax ng tobacco companies?
Yung tobacco companies.
Woohoo!